That's my jam, y'all. Hope everybody's doing okay today. That's my jam. Layla James sets the mood for me. I like my atmosphere. I like good synergy and good energy. Period. So I put any. I don't care. So, and it varies. I might bust out with a gospel song. I'll get me some. Good old like throw me down on my knees. You know what I'm saying? Like Tasha Cobb's. Let's break these chains. I mean, all of it. I love all of it. Any music that can help me maintain my healthy, good energy or synergy or whatever we want to call it. But yes, I hope you ladies find a way to also control your energy. Like I said, Layla James, that's my jam. If you've not heard her, I encourage you to listen to her. The words in that song is bad. I'm sure it was probably about something else, but let me tell you what, words are powerful, and you get to decide how those words impact you. That's my take on it, right? But anyway, first let me start by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, ladies, for saying yes. Thank you, ladies, for saying yes, that you would support me in this challenge, this 7-day challenge. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be informative. Those are my hopes and my prayers. Just basically, if I hadn't said it, basically the question on the floor for the 7-day challenge is it possible to change your outcome by changing your mindset? So, is it possible to change your outcomes by changing your mindset? I think you can. And when I say change your outcome, we can't make situations disappear. Like we can't make your bank account go from 0 to 1 million. No, we can't. We can't. We can't make that you now make as much money that you have in one day that you do currently now in 5 days. Like we can't make certain. That's not what we can do. I don't have the ability to do that. But I do believe we have the ability. So yes, my bank account may be a 0, but guess what? You won't know it because it's temporary. And temporary is because I have decided that as far as I'm concerned, it looks like 0 today, but tomorrow, changing my mindset, a better day is ahead of me. So in this, I'm going to keep smiling. I'm going to keep moving. So can we change our outcomes by changing our mindsets? I said we can. That's just one example. So, you're interested in a promotion or a job, and they keep blocking you. Things keep coming up that's hindering you from making that transition to the next level. You want to make more money, and you're not sure how to do that. Changing our mindset can change our outcomes. There's some options. So now I can look at it like this is it for me. I ain't got no options, or we can figure out some options and then change those outcomes. So that's what my goal to do in this 7-day challenge, to help us change our minds, our outcomes by changing our mindset. I ask a few things. I ask that you commit to me 15 to 20 minutes a day. I don't care how you give it to me. I don't care how you get it. Break it in half, 7.5 minutes at 2 o'clock and the other 7.5 minutes at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care how you give it to me. I just ask that you give me 15 to 20 minutes every day for the next 7 days. I ask that you come open. I ask that you commit to the process. And I ask that you bring your best version of yourself. That's it. I don't think that's a whole lot to ask for this 7-day challenge, because guess what? My goal is to aid you in changing those mindsets to help your outcomes. That's my focus and my goal. So basically, that's the gist of the 7-day challenge. So basically, those who don't know, I am an author of Living Encouraged. I am a certified life coach. And I love encouraging Black women. I like seeing us win. I love to see us win. And I know we don't hear that enough. Somehow we've got tricked to thinking that we're not supposed to be supportive of one another. It's a lie. We are at our best when we're supporting one another. So that's basically what I do. What I am not, I'm not a therapist nor a counselor. And this is the disclaimer: I have no medical background at all. None. Except working in a hospital at the front desk, checking on patients, maybe doing some intake. But professionally, I am not qualified. If at any point or any part of this process causes you to want to explore deeper and you think that you need a little bit more assistance through a therapist or a counselor, I can help support you in finding one. I recommend them. I like them. I had one. It helped me propel to the next level, and I am in search of a new one. So I encourage you, if you need therapy, ain't nothing wrong with it, babe. We've been taught that we're not supposed to just take it to Jesus and everything will be all right. But sometimes we need a little bit more help than that, like a real person standing in front of us, helping us to process through the stuff. So if at any point it gets too heavy, I'm okay with just let the girl, like, okay, no problem. Hopefully it doesn't get that heavy, but I'm just saying, if at any case, that's not what I do. I'm not a medical professional. I cannot diagnose you. This is not a diagnosis. This is basically some of the tools that I use to help me to begin to live encouraged. To live encouraged every day. Just standing in that mirror and looking at myself and doing the work. And I just want to share 3 of many that helped me. So this is kind of like, so a 7-day challenge is just a beginning, a beginning or an introduction on how you can change your outcomes by changing your mindset. Like I said, I just request that you give me about 20 minutes a day. I will send you out a video along with a little exercise. And you'll get your first one tomorrow morning. So be looking for it. And basically, I'm just going to share this and then I'm going to let you go. Okay? So changing your mindset change your outcome. How many of us have grown up singing and saying, "Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt you"? Sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt you. We've all heard that nursery rhyme at one time. I know we probably still hear it if you guys are still. I don't have no babies at the house, but if you're still raising children, and you may still hear it, but they probably move differently than then. But nonetheless, most of us have heard, "Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt you." Well, guess what, guys? It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie to make you accept pain. Okay? Or to give people pardons for not treating you or handling you the way they're supposed to. Words do hurt. They leave scratches. Sometimes they leave maybe a good old mark. And every time you look, you can still see that mark, and you know exactly how you got it. I got that at work, moving the table. I cut myself being left-handed. Everything is backwards. But nonetheless, so it leaves a mark, and every time you see it, you're reminded. Sometimes it leaves a wound so deep that it's not necessarily visible to the naked eye, but it's there. And you live with it and deal with it every day. And some days are heavier than other days. But words do hurt. They leave marks. They leave scars. They leave wounds. So words shape us. Sometimes they define us. Words are powerful, and they have the ability to heal and hurt. And that's a lot of power, y'all. Think about that. Words have the power to heal and hurt at the same time. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power, honey. It's a lot of power for some words. So think about that. How many times have we used our own words to hurt and in the same breath heal? How many times have we not been careful of the words that we've spoken to people or into people or about people? How careless have we been with our words? That's deep, right? Something to think about, right? Hadn't thought about it. Think about this. Listen. So here's how some other things help shape us, and words can this is how you can see both how they can hurt us as well as they can help us. Okay, and word teaches us. So word 1-1. So think about when you've heard in your life, when you've heard, if you work real hard, you'll be successful. But they never tell you that working too hard at the sacrifice of your family or something else can be detrimental. They don't tell you that part. Or what about when you say yes when you really want to say no? Like, you feel so intimidated or not strong enough to say no. So you say yes when you really should have said no. Here's another one. Here's another way that they help us. Like we walk around and they give us the impression that we're supposed to be the strong one. Yo, she's that's the one you could go to. That's the one, girl. She be holding it down. They never think about the strong people. And sometimes I don't want to hold it. I don't want to carry it. I just want to let go. I just want to sit in the corner and just have a freaking meltdown, just like you. I'm sorry, that's my own tangent, but nonetheless, they don't always give us that liberty. Words, but people have said to her, she's always been strong. Girl, please, nothing don't bother her. Look at her. Look at her. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She fine. She can handle it. Words. And they also give us lessons, right? You've heard the lessons. We don't know at the time that they're actual lessons, and we've duplicated them. Trust me, we've done it to ourselves, to our children, to our friends, our nieces, our family. How about don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing? Deception. We've just taught them the skill of deception. We don't think about it, but we are. Now, deception is not just in relationships. That can be. We can expound on that. What about a little lie ain't never hurt nobody until it does. Until it does. So lies do hurt. How about what happens in this house better stay in this house? Secrets. Who knew? We learn to keep secrets. We're taught to keep secrets. Words. And here's another one. You must have done something. Ain't no way that happened for no reason. You literally did something. Introduction to shame. Something had to happen. You had to. Ain't no way you didn't have a hand in it. That didn't just happen to you just because. And they teach us shame, so you stop sharing secrets. Like there's like a domino. We can play on these words over and over again. We can keep going on and on, but we won't. I just want to let you guys hear how words and how powerful words are. How they have the authority to heal and hurt. You know what I'm saying? Words are strong and powerful. And I tell people all the time, be careful what you say. Be careful how you put that thing in the atmosphere. And sometimes I ask people to repeat themselves. They think I'm trying to be funny or disrespectful, but I want to hear what I think I hear, because what I hear, I can internalize and interpret it a whole different way. So I want to be clear if that's what you meant for me. So, all right. So that's the gist of it. Okay. So my goal is because of how we grew up and how sometimes we have influences in us, they help shape us. And in shaping us, they help us sometimes set these mindsets. We put these mindsets into play, and unfortunately, we keep getting the same outcomes, or we can't understand why we keep coming around the same darn bend again. Like you get a little further, but darn it, I still end up at the same crossroad. Sometimes it has a lot to do about our mindsets. So my goal is to change the mindset, to introduce you into a couple of them out of many of how to change your outcome by changing your mindset. So that's basically the gist of what the 7-day challenge is going to be. It's going to be me and you on a journey, me supporting you, you supporting me, and me aiding you in changing your mindset so that we can change those outcomes. Again, I ask that you commit to 15 to 20 minutes a day. I ask that you be honest and bring it with yourself, if nobody else. Be honest with yourself. I ask that you commit to the process. And most of all, I ask that you be ready for change. That's it. I think we're going to have some fun. I love you guys. I am so looking forward to doing this challenge with you. I'm expecting some great reviews and outcomes and testimonies. I'm expecting that. So, okay, lady. The next move is yours. So, ready, set, let's go. I'm only teasing. It's not a race. You're gonna you move however your process leads you. You understand me? But we're gonna do this, and we're gonna come out winners. Again, thank you, ladies, for supporting me. My name is Pat Snow. I am in Living Courage every day, and I empower you and ask that you let today be intentional. Talk to you ladies in the morning. So be looking for that first email in the morning. It's not going to be email. It's going to be a message. So I'll text you ladies message in the morning. Love you, and we'll talk to you soon.